wasted time. Let's waste some time together.
What's up guys, MBU here and welcome back to the Celtic Cremo. This time we are here, episode 15, the second to last episode of this season, season 1. So, yeah, second last episode of season 1. I was going to say like season finale, part 1, either or. We've got 3 games in this episode. Aberdeen, I believe Kilmarnock and Hearts. I can't remember. But yeah, we've got 3 big games lined up for this episode. 3 games, of course, that we look to win. We look to win every game. If we didn't look to win every game, it'd be an absolute shambles. But now let's go into the first game against Aberdeen and let's see what sort of result we can get here as the teams are coming up here shortly. Let's talk about Moussa Dembele. What a signing. Who would have thought? Moussa Dembele, a player that has been linked with so many big, huge clubs. Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Spurs. He nearly went to Spurs for 6 million in January transfer window, but the talks broke down. He's been linked with Arsenal, Chelsea, so many huge clubs, and he signed for Celtic for 500,000. I know it was a free transfer, but he need to pay a 500,000 fee to fill him because of his age, and then half of that goes to PSG's old club. But it's crazy. I actually think we've got a player like that, and that hopefully the start of something good with the Brendan Rodgers era at Celtic. But now let's get this game sorted. Pollitt takes the shot early on, not really challenging Gordon too much there. Now we have Scott Brown. What can he do with the ball? He shoots, forces a save from Danny Ward, and he does palm that over. Good effort from Scott Brown. Good chance for us here. Now Gary Mackay-Steven on the ball. What can he do with it? Gives it to Lee Griffiths. He shoots from distance. Keeper palms it out. Not safe hands at all from Danny Ward, the unknown Liverpool goalkeeper. But he does manage to get the ball away anyway. Now we have Scott Brown again. Shooting from distance in the second half. Yeah, it was one of these games we just really couldn't break down Aberdeen. They couldn't break down us either. It was a very stale game, to say the least. But what sort of chance can we get going now here with Lee Griffiths as he's running with the ball? Lee Griffiths still going to keep going. Plays it across to your hands. Or was it Mackay-Steven? I think it was Mackay-Steven. But again, a great save from Danny Ward. The fact Mackay-Steven didn't score that is shocking. Now Mackay-Steven to whip the corner, and after it, comes back to Griffiths. Griffiths takes the shot. Another save from Danny Ward. How does he keep doing this? Beaton shoots now, but a worthless effort, and it does go over. This was really a game with quite a few chances, to be fair, but just couldn't get that goal. It just couldn't seem to break them down and defensively get that goal. I mean, Danny Ward was sensational in goals for them. Definitely a man of the match performance. But what can Aberdeen do here? 90th minute, absolutely nothing happens. It's a 0-0. I think we beat them 4-0. Yeah, we did. We beat them 4-0 in the last episode in the Scottish Cup. And when it comes to the league, we can't even score a goal against them. Well, that's FIFA for you, but and football in general. But let's get into some player training. What sort of results can we get here? C, D, F, C and C. Some growth there from Tierney. Not too bad, but nothing too special at the same time. Now what's going to happen next? I think we're going to move on to the next game. It's going to be against Kilmarnock at home. I was going to sim this game. I was considering it, but I thought, nah, do what, I'll play it. I've only got 3 games left, and I've only got 3 games to play in this episode. 2 games after it in the next episode. That'll be the season finale. The final game in the SPL, and then the Scottish Cup final against Hamilton, and that'll end the season off there. And then I don't know, let me know, do you want me to do a sort of award ceremony the same way I sort of did last season, or last year even, with the 15 Celtic Cremo? Do you want me to do like you know, best growth, best player of the season, goal scorer, best transfer, biggest flop? You let me know in the comments. Do I see that again? Something I'd be willing to do again. It does take a bit of time, but you know, I'm willing to put that time in and make that video for you. So you let me know. That will obviously come after the season finale as we see the Kilmarnock starting line up here. But let's get a chance going here with Griffiths. He shoots from distance, sends the ball wide and over. Nothing too dangerous early on, just testing out the keeper. But obviously the ball does go over. Now Griffiths going to pick up the ball here from Mackay-Steven, cuts inside with the fake shot. Can Griffiths get by him here? Yes, he can somehow. Griffiths still going, shoots. It's a poor effort right into the keeper's arm. Very bad from a striker like Lee Griffiths. Now Beaton going to chip that ball over for Griffiths. What can he do here? Griffiths gives it to Mackay-Steven. Mackay-Steven, what can happen here? He cuts it back out to Scott Brown. Brown to take the shot, forcing the save from the keeper. It's a good save, good effort from Scott Brown. Brown scores a lot of goals in FIFA, even though he doesn't in real life. He's actually very good in FIFA at scoring goals. As Beaton takes the shot, and near Beaton scores a goal. A man who doesn't score as many goals in FIFA as he should be. His long shot but in real life he does it quite often. Well, I say quite often, he scored like 3 or something, but it's a great goal from Beaton. He just swerves it back in as the F2, see a bit of Swaztekers, right back in, comes out into the far post. Great goal, reminds me of myself. And it's to put us 1-0 up in a game against Kilmarnock, which we should be winning, and we are winning it with a great goal. Look at that, right in front of the crowd, just embrace me. I am Neil Beaton. This is actually his first goal in the SPL, it's quite surprising. I can't believe I haven't scored a goal with him this season in the SPL, but you know, what a way to start. Better late than never. Now we're going to get this ball back to Beaton. Beaton, not quite with the effort that he produced last time, and he does send that ball flying wide. Now Mackay Stephen on the ball. What can he do here? Gives it to KT. Tierney to launch that ball forward. It's a great ball for Chifty. Yes, I did start Chifty. Chifty obviously scored in the friendly recently. Chifty to take the shot. Rebounded out to Lee Griffiths. And Lee Griffiths scores to put us 2-0 ahead. It's a tap in. He's never going to miss them. Unlucky from Chifty. Done well. Get back in. Chifty's actually a good player. And the reason I haven't been using Chifty is because of the fact he's been away out on loan for the second half of the season. And obviously, Kazim Richards came into the club. Obviously, he's left now, but he was sort of like the backup striker. But yeah, Chifty, Brendan Rodgers said he's got a future at Celtic, so I'm going to play him. I'm going to listen to Brendan, and I'll give Chifty a chance in the next season. Obviously, I need to sign Moussa Dembele, and we do have the likes of Jordan Larson still in the squad, but there'll be quite a lot of players leave in my squad next season. Obviously, we've signed Rasmus Folk Jensen on a pre-contract. I might actually just use him as the ball gets whipped in here for I like to make money off him because I didn't spend anything on him. It was a pre-contract, so I think on deadline day when I'll be able to sell him, or as Johansson cuts inside here and puts that ball wide. If it's when I'll be able to sell him, I might just do that to make a bit of money because he's a decent player, don't get me wrong, I like using him. And Kilmarnock have scored as I'm sitting talking about Rasmus Folk Jensen. Oh, well, to be fair, it was a good goal. I can accept that. We're still winning, but it was a very good goal from Kilmarnock. Well worked, the player done very well. Who was it? It scored. I'll see in a minute, but I think, was it Higginbotham? Was it No, it wasn't Higginbotham. But look, that's a great finish. Pressure from the defender. Pressure from Tierney. Still get. Is it Westlake? I don't know. I can't even know who scored. But he gets that ball in the back, and it's a sweet, sweet finish. Gordon couldn't get to it. I can respect a good goal when I see one. And yeah, that's a good goal. No, it's not Westlake. Who the hell scored for Kilmarnock? It was. Alright, Greg Kilty. Right, never mind. That was a good goal, fair enough, Greg Kilty. But after that, we're going to make some subs just to see if we can guarantee any sort of win. We're going to throw another striker on. Jordan Larson's going to come on. We're also going to bring on McGregor. And we're not going to bring on McGregor. We're going to bring on Armstrong on the left and Ayer. Ayer obviously made his debut for Celtic recently in that friendly match. That we drew 2 each, and he played centre half, surprisingly enough, even though he does seem to be quite an attacking effort there. Actually, it was the defender that killed away, but he does seem to be a quite attacking player in FIFA. But obviously, he played centre half the other day because he's tall as Larson, with quite a poor effort trying to score there. Obviously, still looking for his first goal at the club. Now Johansson going to go with the ball. Cuts inside, give it back to Jordan Larson. The fact that he's missed that is shocking. What can happen here? Johansson, I try to give the ball back to Ayer, but he gives it to Scott Brown for whatever dumb reason, and that's why we couldn't even get a chance to get a shot off by Ayer, who's got an amazing long shot in this game. But here we have danger. Ashcroft went through to Callum Higginbotham, hits off the bottom of the crossbar, comes back out, and he headers it over. That is a great chance for Kilmarnock, and they really should be 2 each. It should be 2 each here, and we shouldn't be winning this game, but somehow we are. Let's get this ball to Feck. Johansson with the worst touch I've ever seen, and Jamie Hamill steals it, gives in to Chris Boyd. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he scores to make it 2 each. After the worst first touch I've ever seen from Stefan Johansson, I really cannot believe what I've just witnessed. Absolutely diabolical. Look at that for a touch! He's a professional football player. See, if I did a touch like that, I'd have an excuse. I'm not a professional football player. He's it's so frustrating, and it's Chris Boyd. It had to be him, the fanny that scores against us. He's shite. He's shite in game, he's shite in real life, and he just went and scored against us. It's so annoying. But it's something we're going to have to deal with, and the game does end 2 each. Pretty shit, if you ask me. I'm quite disappointed by that. Really wanted better from my team, but couldn't exactly get that. Fucking really shouldn't be drawing 2 each against Kilmarnock at home. We haven't won a game in this episode. We've scored 2, but we haven't won a single game. It's absolutely shocking. Now, let's get into some player training here. Let's see if we can get any sort of results, get a bit of confidence boosting after the last game there. Anyone going up in stats a wee bit? Larson and Tierney growing a wee bit, getting closer. Larson obviously getting close to 70, Tierney getting closer to 65. Tierney is really going to turn into a good player, I promise you that, because see when you do train him up, and I've done it before in private cream modes, obviously the next match is against Hearts, but I've done it before in private cream modes. Tierney is an amazing player once you train him up. He's brilliant. He's defending is top notch, he's dribbling unreal. He's not the quickest of players, but he can get down the wing, he can whip it in, he can tackle players, do very well in defence, do very well in attack. He's actually a very good player if you train him up, and I can really see him getting a huge upgrade in the next FIFA. No, not a huge upgrade. He starts off at 51 on Ultimate Team. I can see him maybe being a 66 or a 65 next season. That's my prediction for FIFA 17. Tierney will be a 66 or 65 rated players, and I'm thinking of doing a prediction video for all the Celtic player ratings. I can see a few upgrades, but at the same time quite a lot of downgrades as well in overall. But as we see the starting lineup, people are obviously going in with a weaker team. Rogic, Larson, Mulgrew all starting for me. Now Hearts on the ball, taking a shot here, come back in from the header. Really, that was King that took the header there, but quite a bad effort and nothing comes of it. Now let's see what's happening here. Is Rogic on the ball. Rogic's going to try and find Jordan Larson. Larson takes the shot. He's brought down in the box, and it's a penalty. Yes, another chance. Didn't come to the second half. It's been one of those games, and we get a penalty here. Rossi makes the tackle on Larson. Larson takes a shot. He just swipes at his legs, and it's horrible. The reason I didn't show this, by the way, because my controller cut out. Has been doing that a lot recently. But now Jordan Larson to put this ball away for his first goal, and just like his dad, he slots away the penalty. Sensational scenes here. It's his first goal for Celtic, and I thought it was only fitting that in memory of his dad at Celtic, I played the Magnificent Seven song here. Jordan Larson scores his first goal for the club, and unreal scenes here. It's a great penalty. Obviously, Larson is left-footed compared to his dad, but he does stick a ball in the top corner. I'm sure Henrik would be very proud of his son right now. And here's one thing, can you ever see Henrik Larsson making a return to Celtic in a coaching role? Now, I can never see him being the manager, but like even as a striking coach, as an assistant coach, let me know, can you see Larsson coming back as a coach at some point for Celtic? Who knows, we'll have to wait and see. Now Rogic on the ball, try to get through it, and I stupidly chipped the keeper. I tried to chip him. I should have just slotted it away, finessed it into the corner, but I didn't, as the ball gets headed over there by the Hearts player. As I said, obviously my controller kept cutting out, and Hearts were right in the attack. Stole the ball right off Janko, and now he's going to whip this ball in, and it's a goal. All because my controller fucking cut out. Absolutely excellent. Could not wait to hear the commentator's reaction to that. It was just, why did I just grunt? I seriously don't know. I'm honestly so tired. I've genuinely had about 3 hours sleep. Like, I'm so tired. But need to get the video out, and to be fair, it's a great header, but the keeper shouldn't be beat his near post. Dromo, what are you doing? You need to be doing that if you want to be Celtic's number one day. Dromo's a very good keeper, and I can actually see him like being, you know, my number one keeper maybe in 2 or 3 seasons if we do. Obviously we're going to do a second season. If we do a third season, I can see Dromo being my starting goalkeeper. You let me know if you agree. But let's get this ball whipped into the box here. Hearts going to do it. Can they get a chance here? It's the 90th minute. What's going to happen? Right into the keeper's arms. And that was that for that chance. Now into the 90th minute. What can happen here is King running down the wing here. He's going to whip this ball in. No, he doesn't. Samurovic tackles him excellently. Janko to play the ball out to Ayer. Ayer trying to find Tom Rogic, but it doesn't matter. It ended 1 each. I just wanted to get out. I was so pissed off at the fact we drew all 3 fucking games this episode. Need to be doing better. Obviously, we're going to be doing better in the next episode, the season finale. Make sure you check it out. Let me know if you want to do any sort of different videos with the predictions. Do you want me to do a prediction video? Potential Celtic transfer targets? You let me know, and we'll see what happens soon in the next episode. But I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave a like. Go check out G2A, NoScope, Razor, and while you're at it, go follow me on Twitter. All those links will be in the description. It's been NBU, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.